Well, Peter, thanks ever so much indeed for taking the time to talk to us today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So talk us through the APS Council of Representatives. What's it do and what's its responsibility?
Yeah, so the APS Council is an important part of the governance of APS. It is composed of elected members from a bunch of the different units, and it represents the voice of those units and therefore the APS members to the governance of APS. So it weighs in on APS statements, it weighs in on policy changes, it approves awards and fellowships, but probably the most important thing is that it gives advice to the management of APS about publications and about meetings, really the core missions of the APS, and it helps bring the members' voice to the governance.
And is that something that members in general can get involved with?
Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, the easiest way to get involved, of course, is to vote. When people are up for election, you can vote for your best favorite candidate. But APS counselors are eager to hear from the members of their units and to hear as to what they should be saying. And they really are the voice of the membership coming up to the central governance of the society. So they really welcome input whenever they can get it.
Now, I know you're chairing a task force looking at the various committees and committee structure here at the APS, which seems like an important job to me. Do you talk us through it?
Yeah, so APS is a big society, more than 50,000 members. To make sure that it works well as a member-driven society, there are 26 different committees that are, yes, 26 of them, that are composed of APS members, physicists who are members of the society, who advise on everything from diversity initiatives to how the meetings are run, to publication policies, to the naming of historic sites. These committees have been around for decades, and they have charges and activities that have flourished and developed over those decades. The APS board and council and CEO John Bagger put together this task force. There are 12 of us, all APS members, to look at the committees and try to figure out, are they being run in the way that makes the member experience on the committees the best? Are they being run in the way that the APS is getting the best input from them? Do we have the right committee?
How much of a challenge is it then for an organization which has been around, 125 years next year, I believe, to sort of keep up to date in the way that you're talking?
The good thing about a society of physicists is that we enjoy thinking about hard problems, and running a society for the benefit of physics is a hard problem, and APS works very hard at keeping up to date, keeping its structure as lean as possible while still serving its mission of advancing physics.
Peter, thanks ever so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Truly my pleasure. Thank you.